the use of time and energy, and I define that as what basic economics is. Your time and your energy. Time. Time is something that everybody is given when they are born.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, in more or less degree, is given some type of energy. Babies come into the world with some type of energy on their own. Once the cord is cut, the baby is energized on its own. And the baby has time. The baby is born at a certain time. So we all come here at a certain time, and we leave here at a certain time. So during that time, you're supposed to be, well, you will be using energy. And so it comes down to how are you using the time and energy that you are given. And I underline the word given, G-I-V-E-N, because that's what we're given. It's a gift. We didn't do anything to get it. A mother will be carrying her offspring, standing in the rain, on her way to work maybe, because she hasn't reached the time for the baby to be born.
Mm-hmm.
And in the world, all over the world, as we know it, there are ladies who have to work right up to the time that a child is born. Now that child, most of them, run a term of about 9 months. I talked to a white person once who said, well, are you around here talking about, this and that and race issues and all like that, and nobody never gave me nothing. And I never had nothing. I never had no kind of support. And so I said, well, what you said is not true. Because if under normal conditions, you had at least 9 months in which you got a free ride. You weren't doing anything to earn anything, but you were being well fed, well taken care of. Because, and the evidence is, I'm looking at you. You're here. So somebody did something for you for at least 9 months. Now, after that 9 months, they probably didn't do anything. But I tend to believe that a lot of people have helped you do a whole lot of things before you came into the world and after. And he had to kind of chuckle himself, because that was what? That was true. Time and energy. We're all given that. Now it comes down to how are we supposed to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So you look around, babies look around, babies are very curious and whatnot, want to know, hey, I'm dropped off here, now what do? I'm here, so I guess I'm supposed to be doing something. So at a certain point, the baby is supposed to look around and say, well, now, I got to have this and I got to have that. How do I get it? The baby has to be fed at a certain point, has to learn how to feed itself at a certain point, maybe in most parts of the world. How do I go about doing that? So right away, we're faced with what? In the use of our time and energy, we're faced with problems. We could have been born into a world in which everything was already there, and at one time, according to some people who are Bible scholars, they said it was that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was born into a garden, and all you had to do is just walk around, and when you got ready to eat, just pick fruit off the trees and whatnot, because it was already there. You didn't have to nurture the trees. You didn't have to do anything with them. Everything was there, everything you needed. And you had shelter from the storm, because you were pretty tough people back in those days, I guess, understandably, because people didn't have clothes, but they didn't need clothes. The weather was always just right for the bodies that they had, I guess.